Hey guys, welcome to Jerry Barry Acts. Today we're going to react to Season 3, Episode 19 of Buffy, the Vampire Slayer, entitled Choices. So if you're new here, feel free to subscribe. Daily content. If there's a day, there's a reaction. There's links in the description box down below. Patreon, stream, everything in between. Jerry will do his best work behind the scenes just a few moments, and we can hop into this. The last episode was pretty good. It was pretty damn good. I enjoyed thoroughly. I like the whole concept of being able to understand and read people's thoughts, and I think the way they played it off, both in a seriousness and like comedically, was fun to keep it balanced, not from getting too dark, which I think was a nice touch. I think from this point forward, we should stick with the Faith and Mayor's storyline because we are coming up towards the end of the season. I understand this last episode was pushed back from when it was originally filmed or reshot or whatever it was because of the actual Columbine shooting. They didn't want it to be too soon after that. So, still under the weather, right? Feel it in my throat. I listened to the audio back and I was like, I sound normal, but to me, I sound kind of hot. You know, it's like dark and gravelly. But it's neither here nor there. We're going to hop into this, watch episode 19. I'll go ahead and put Jerry behind the scenes. All right, let's watch.
All right, you can open them up now.
See? Exactly where we should be.
Fab. What's the occasion?
It's
As if
a
I need reason
wand.
to show you my affection
Not
or appreciation for
that kind, but like a magician's wand.
running a small errand at the airport. Somebody's getting a little spoiled. Maybe I should take this back.
Sorry. Sir.
Oh, she
That's
wants her
my
present.
Another cookie?
Try
Now,
to fatten you up.
well, what would Toll House cookies be without the chocolate chips?
It's a good point.
Pretty
It'd just
darn
be
big disappointment, I can tell you.
isn't it crazy that when you think of cookie, most people think of chocolate chip cookie, but if you take the chocolate chips out, it's still just a cookie. It's not just a sugar cookie; it's just a cookie, which isn't bad. But I also like my cookies boneless. I'd eat that shit right out the jar with a spoon. And don't start yelling about you ain't supposed to eat raw cookie dough. I don't give a damn. Most of it nowadays is safe to eat anyways, but still. Simple pleasures in life. You ain't here for a long time, brother. Eat some cookie dough. Shit. It's a glass of milk.
This is a thing.
Oh,
of
it's a
beauty,
kniff.
Well, it cost a pretty penny.
I literally told you all. Always got to take care of the cook. Okay. All right. Well, that's not what I wanted. Let's go back here a second. I was waiting for a close-up shot of her with it, but I guess right here is the best we're going to get.
Beauty.
I told you guys, I think when Faith first showed up, because we kind of dubbed Angel the White Ranger, right? Because his name's Angel. You think more of like heavenly, oh. But then like I said that Faith was the Green Ranger, and now she has a fucking dragon dagger. 360 wow no scope. You know what I'm saying? Jiminy Chrysler.
You said that before.
And will again soon.
Mom, you know that I can't. I just can't decide on the school right now. I mean, I want to sleep on it, mull it over.
So this season ends with graduation, right? Like that's what it's leading to, or maybe we leave that for next season. But I have a hunch it'll end in this one, because it says graduation day when he's going to ascend, so that has to be what ends the season. But so the following, there is 7 seasons. The next 4 seasons is either her in college. There's 4 years, or it's just her trying to figure out what to do with no schooling whatsoever, which isn't a bad change of pace, but kind of showing somebody dealing with life beyond high school, I think would be kind of fun.
Raise them up my inner flagpole. See which one I salute.
Yeah.
I know, sweetheart.
A 10.
I'm just so pleased that you have so many choices.
No, it's my lunch.
Yeah, it's a sandwich, bro. Hey, dude, taking a brown bag to school for your lunch, which is, 100% permitted. You don't have to eat school lunch, but you take that damn, ham, turkey, whatever sandwich your parents made you out that bag with some Doritos. That's right up there outside of having a sandwich with Doritos on it once you get outside of the pool. It slaps. Or on a field trip or field day.
4 years in Teabag Central. Sounds thrilling. And MIT is a clear-cell ad with housing, and Yale is a dumping ground for those who didn't get into Harvard.
I got into Harvard.
Any clue on what college you might be attending so we can...
She said, "Bitch, I got into Harvard too. Fuck it is. Think this is a game?" She ain't wrong about most of that stuff, but still, that motherfucker wearing a shirt said bean sprout on it. Wasn't Oxford? Isn't that where Gwen Stacy got accepted to? In Spider-Man, wasn't that why she was leaving? Or my Amazing Spider-Man? Emma Stone, Andrew Garfield ones. Those two movies, hit or miss for most people. I liked them. They're still like the bottom of all of them, but like they're pretty good. I don't think I could go to school in a different country. I think it'd be hard, but that's a very difficult decision you have to make at a young age to be like, do I want to leave my friends for 4+ years? Leave my family for 4+ years just to go learn something that will change the course of your life? That is 4 years. You can also look at it as it's only 4 years. Like, it's been 5 years since the pandemic. Think about that for a second. You know, in that time period, you could have went off to college. I don't know, man. Missing birthdays and weddings and funerals, that shit, that'd take a toll on you as well. Again, this is all Xander's fault. The reason she's snapping at you guys
Buffy,
like this.
she was just being Cordelia. Oh.
Who's flying private? Oh, they got them Doug Dimmadomes on, brother. High stepping. Oh, it's just this fucking guy. All right, face tats, no biggie. Just
I don't like surprises.
How about that? Yeah, how about a bow and arrow to your back from Faith?
Surprise.
Surprise, mother brother. Appreciate you, Clint Barton. Watch your ankles. This guy looks kind of like a young Kevin Bacon almost. Ooh.
Don't do that.
What's in the box, bro? This dude's stressed. Damn, surprise, again.
Hey, I eat danger for breakfast.
But oddly enough, she panics in the face of breakfast foods.
Let's get to work.
I understand that he wants respect, bro, but you're jumping onto a new team midway through the team season. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to earn your place in here. Sure, there's some monocle of respect for the body of work that you do, but we got a system down, brother. You have to learn. You have to get in where you fit in, know your role, and shut your mouth. Right now, he's learning his role. Maybe you're welcome, maybe you're not welcome. Only time will tell, baby boy. I don't know what else to tell you. Go ahead, hobble on about. There's a sporting tackle in the background.
Create a diversion.
Let's synchronize our watches. I have 21 full.
We're not wearing watches, bro.
Yes, typical.
We're fucking children.
Maybe we could just count 1, 1,000,
2,
2,
1,000.
Be
1
careful,
Mississippi, 2
all of
Mississippi.
you.
They got a whole jug of tea, bro, in a thermos. That's how you know you're British, if you put tea in a thermos. Most people use it for soup.
Oh, yeah. I'm bad.
4 stars, Will.
I get gone.
4
I'm gone.
out of 5? We're out of 10. Maybe Buffy's just a dick. Oh, I thought she was asking for uppies. Oh my gosh, she's gonna Mission Impossible at it. Hey, Doug got a fucking alarm system.
Angel!
As our ultimate, it's Jam.
I'd like very much to come up now, please.
Yeah, dude, when in doubt, go right out the front door. But you see, this has got to be a ploy, because I don't think the mayor and Faith's gonna leave that unattended. Think about it for a second. There's no shot. Nah, far too easy. Far too easy. I ain't buying it. I don't trust nothing in this bitch no more.
This is very unfortunate. I just had this conference room redecorated, for Pete's sake.
And who is Pete, by the way? We had this discussion at work the other day. Everybody says for Pete's sake, but who is Pete? So it's supposed to be like for Christ's sake, but somebody probably just used it as a joke. So now we say for Pete's sake, for the love of Pete. So it's just a substitution for the love of God, for the love of Christ, Christ's sake, for the love of Pete. What a weird bunch of fucking idiots we are, huh?
But looky what we got.
Oh no, not the Willow. He didn't make not one laugh there, Mr. Subtitle Creator Man.
How did you
Nobody's saying I'm
Listen
taking
to
his
you
side.
people. You'd sacrifice thousands of lives, your families, your friends. It can all end right here. We
Oz
have
is
the
fed
means to
up.
destroy this farm.
Yup.
Giles, make the phone call.
Having Oz do that and then stand there with the blank expression, I mean, it is in his character, but it also feels a little silly. I feel like he could have said something or just gave a little bit of a mean mug expression. But it's the trolley problem. It's one life to save 1,000. It's difficult because the rational thing to do when you have no dog in the fight is to say, yeah, we'll sacrifice the one person to save everybody else. But when that one person ends up being somebody you deeply care about, whether it's a partner, a parent, a pet, a child, best friend, family, friends, whatever it could be to you, it changes, right? Because this majority of people, in my opinion, I think majority of people, if you put the person they care about or have the most feelings for as the one person, they would gladly let thousands of people go to save their one person. And you could call that selfish for sure. You can. But you can make an argument for it as well, as fucked up as it seems. That's a hard pill to swallow. That you can make an argument for saving one person and sacrificing thousands. When, again, if you don't have any say in it and it's just, do we sacrifice one random person to save this entire town of people? Without even thinking, majority of people are just going to say yes, of course. But it gets tricky, and there's also principles to it because it feels like there should be a different solution. It's a difficult one because it really is. I think it could go 50-50 in most scenarios. I think it's a double-edged sword. It's catch-22, whatever fucking thing you want to say. Because, a parent would sacrifice half this, continent to save their kid. They're not going to let their kid go to save a bunch of random people they don't know. Doesn't have to deal with a lack of empathy or anything. It's just that's the way the cookie crumbles. But with this group trading the box for their specific scenario, yeah, trade the box. Get Willow back. Do one of two things: make a duplicate box and trade it, or give them the box try to come up with a plan to get the box back immediately. But it could be their one chance at the box too. So, ooh wee, brother, that's tough. Do. Willow is kind of the perfect person to take in a hostage scenario because she is like kind of the most innocent of this group. There's a pencil.
What are you doing?
I saw pencils. You know what she can do? Headbutt. What I tell you? Oh my god. She John Wicked him before John Wick was even John Wick, Shout out the number 2 pencil. That's a really good thing to come back on. I mean, it's not foreshadowing she's going to kill somebody with it, but just foreshadowing the powers to maneuver the pencils. Good stuff, man. That's real good.
Faith, we're still your friends. We can help you. It's not too late.
It's way too late.
Oh, I like the honesty.
It didn't have to be this way.
She didn't want to hear that.
But you made your choice.
Yeah. She didn't want to hear that at
know
all.
You had a tough life. I know that some people think you had a lot of bad breaks. Well, boo-hoo. Who are
Boo-hoo,
you?
sister.
You know, you had a lot more in your life than some people. I mean, you had friends like Buffy. Now you have no one. Hey, you were Slayer, and now you're nothing. You're just a big, selfish, worthless waste.
Now you a bam! Fucking co-cocked.
You hurt me, I hurt you. I'm just a little more efficient.
Yeah, she got a little more muscle behind her fucking hips.
Oh, and here I just thought you didn't have a comeback.
Apt feeling.
One way out means one way in. I want to see him coming.
Oh, y'all want to have a showdown in the kitchen.
I guess they're shy.
This is right after the lunch lady tried to poison y'all with
I
Jello.
can see all right.
I'm a vampire. Goof-ass little boy.
She's pretty, Angel.
This is not the first time you've seen her, though. You've seen her on camera. Maybe the first time in person. So you really didn't know shit. But you let her mom talk it. You know what? It's neither here nor there.
Well, skinny. Still don't understand why it couldn't work out with you and my faith. Guess you kind of just have strange taste in women.
Yeah, well, what can I say? I like them sane. Angel.
Yeah, bro. That's not the time for quips.
Well, I wish you kids the best.
We gotta-
I really do.
yeah, we gotta
But,
save our little
you don't
friend
mind a bit
friend.
of fatherly advice. I just don't see much of a future for you two. Can you offer her? I don't see a lot of Sunday picnics in the offing. She's skulking in the shadows, hiding from the sun. She's a blossoming young girl, and you want to keep her from the life she should have until it's passed her by. And by God, I think that's a little selfish.
Oof.
Is that what you came back from hell for? Is that your greater purpose?
He's spitting nothing but actual, factual bars. He's not wrong. He's not. You hate hearing it from a third party, too, because everybody's probably been wanting to say it.
Make the trade.
God, I hope it's a fake box. Paper mache, even. Oh, no! It's a spider bug! Damn, it was a real box. Oh, God, it's a face hugger. You better go catch that thing.
Oh, God.
Where'd it go? Get that door open!
No! You can't let that thing out of here.
I still want to know where it went.
Listen.
This is 100% y'all's fault for not being fucking proactive. Nah, see, but that's why he wanted to be invulnerable, so he could be able to take this, yeah? Oh, God, there's more of them. Why wouldn't you kill it before you threw it? Look at the CGI, bro. You could tell, like, the green screen was behind him. That is such beautiful work with the virtual effects, man.
I wouldn't leave that open.
Now close that fucking thing. Chopped off his toenails. Ah, my back. Oh my God, you squished one. There's one down. Oh God, there's a beetleborg right behind you, bro. Oh, she wasn't aiming at you, Playboy.
Let's get back to the point. You actually had your hands on the books of Ascension.
Volumes 1 through 5.
Is there anything that you can remember about them that could be of use
Probably
to
the
us?
whole damn
Anything
thing, bro. You know, she got that probably photographic.
Well, I was in a hurry, and what I did read was kind of involved. If you ask me, way overwritten. Actually, there were a few pages that were kind of interesting, but I didn't have a chance to read them fully. See what you can make of them?
Oh, Willow, that's why we love you, child. Oh, he is giddy as a
This
heel.
is your night for suave, Will. You should get captured more often.
No, thank you.
No more
Well, let's
damsel in
hope
distress,
there's something
please.
useful in those pages. The mayor has the box of gavrock,
Of Gavin.
and as of now, we are right back where we started. Wouldn't you say?
You a old boohoo ass boy, you know that? I get his point though. Like he has every reason to be frustrated, but
Deep thoughts?
here's the question, okay? And this is just so out of left field. I was thinking about this because I remember as a kid, we talked about overalls a couple episodes back. I remember as a kid wearing overalls, right? So, not for Willow, okay, but to anybody out there that still fucking wears overalls to this day, how you rocking it? Are you wearing shorts under there? Like, are you wearing like draws, shorts, draws, pants, overalls? Like, are you doubling up, or is it just undies, and then the overalls over top? Or are you going bare bottom? You ain't got nothing down under. You just got a shirt floating around for some reason. I think when I was a kid, it was just undies and the overalls. I don't know. I feel like it'd be weird because I mean it's just jeans that attach to your shoulders basically. So I don't know. Just a question, I guess.
I can go to any college in the country. 4 or 5 in Europe if I want.
Please tell me you're going somewhere with this.
Nope. I'm not going anywhere.
No.
UC Sunnydale?
I will be matriculating with a class of 2003.
Are you serious?
Say, isn't that where you're going?
Oh, Willow.
I can't believe it. Are you serious?
She didn't say any of that just now.
Wait, am I saying you can't?
What do you mean I can't?
I won't let you. How could he know anything about us?
Well, he's evil.
Big time. He doesn't even know what a lasting relationship is.
No.
Probably the only lasting relationship he's ever had is with evil.
Yeah.
Big, stupid, evil guy. We'll be okay.
We will.
Better hope you're right. Oh. I really don't know where it goes because, I mean, he made such valid points. Like, where does their He made such valid points. Where does their relationship go? Like, where can you go from there? There's not a lot of places. Like, one day you'll resent him for that's the trope. That's the common issue they all run into when it comes to dating a vampire. That was the whole thing with Elena and when she was with Stefan. And then Damon is like, now what? Not until you are also a vampire do you stand a chance. So that's the route you have to take. And I don't think Buffy's going to become a vampire for the sake of being with Angel. So where does it go? And I know Angel has his own spinoff starting. So that's kind of, I don't think, maybe it is a spoiler, but I'm trying to wrap my brain around what happens. Is it just a duo show where they bounce back and forth? Does he have to go away for a bit until the latter seasons of Buffy for this show? I don't exactly know, but I have a feeling it's just not going to be a positive thing. And that's what's kind of been eaten at the back of my brain. But this was a good episode, I would say. It was good. I'm glad it was more faith heavy. I think she's just a badass overall. And I think her pairing with the mayor is exciting. And it has the possibility for more excitement as it goes on. I'm so curious about the end. I'm trying not to look past the remaining episodes that we have, right? Because if I'm not mistaken, there's just 3 episodes left, which takes us into our home stretch, correct? Is there just 3? Yeah, 20, 21, and 22. That's it. That's all we have left. I'm really hoping they do a prom because it is getting closer to that season. And having a senior year without a prom would be kind of irritating, I guess. This episode, hold on, it's loading up, was entitled Choices. It came out May 4th, 1999. The mayor takes Willow prisoner after Buffy and friends steal away a box containing demonic energy needed for Ascension Day. This is an 8.1 rating. Everybody made it to college is actually really cool. The twin-bladed dagger that Mayor Wilkins gives Faith looks pretty similar to like a Klingon Mavak from Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Season 4, blah, 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 blah. A regular on Deep Space Nine as Quark, appearing in 173 episodes of that series. What? The knife was designed by Kit Ray for Gib Hibben in 1998 and released in 1999 under the name Jackal. The same knife is also used in the 2002 film Star Trek Nemesis. That's pretty cool. Even wearing a party dress, Willow sits cross-legged. Why is that trivia? That seems like a weird thing to point out. Willow uses her magic powers, as we saw a few episodes back, to kill a vampire with a pencil. No shit. This is the first time Buffy and the mayor meet face to face, despite the fact they were in the same room at City Hall during Gingerbread and almost met in the sewers in Band Candy. Very true. The security guard killed by the spiders is the 8th member of Sunnydale High staff to die in the series so far. Jesus. That's all the trivia. There's not much else for it. That means it's a really cool knife that's going around. I wonder if there's actually like... Oh, they do kind of sell some sort of replicas like around and about. Amazon has one for like $89, but I don't think it looks as cool as the one Faith has. Of all the 90s things and shows, Faith's dagger from Buffy is probably the most 90s you can get. Yeah, I like it. It's a thing of beauty, though. You can picture this sitting in a flea market wrapped in plastic, sitting in an unlabeled box for a UPC code, and some Chinese writing on a little piece of masking tape stuck to the box that says 20. Yeah. No, that's a good visual. Again, fun episode. We'll probably leave it at that. I don't think it's gonna make any list. I know I say that sometimes with not immediate like jubilation towards an episode at the end, but I like the way the pieces are coming together to lead us into the home stretch. I want to see how they're going to be able to stop the mayor because his box and having 50 billion spiders, he's going to sick spiders all over the world. But why does he have to be? Is that the whole purpose of him becoming, impervious? Is to be able to be attacked by those spiders and live while everybody else dies? That's not the definition of ascension, but it also feels weird to come off the heels of this and not mention Jonathan in any way, shape, form, or fashion, or the lunch lady, even in like a single line of dialogue. Curious what's going on with Cordelia, and I want to see where it leads Buffy and Angel. So this episode was entitled Choices. The next episode is entitled The Prom. All right, hell yeah. And we will go from there. All right. Hopefully I think by the time I record the last 2 episodes, I probably should feel a lot better. The next episode may be a little more of a schlum too, but I'll go ahead and have links and everything in the description box down below. Playlist up on screen. As always, stay cute, stay hydrated, and I'll catch you on the next one.